Not too long ago, people considered this neighborhood in Shreveport, Louisiana, a dangerous place. But if you look around today, you'll see neighbors spending time with neighbors, children playing, cookouts, gardens, and more. Don't believe me? Let's take a walk.
Everything about Allendale in 2005 was considered negative. But the community has transformed. By bringing new homeowners in this community, you saw a revitalization, and now you have homeowners that are taking part in their community. They're politically engaged, they're civically engaged, they're taking ownership of their community. But before that, you had a community that was infested with drugs, gangs, violence, high crime rate, low property value. That's the past. What we see now is a community with a future.
This is my neighborhood. My name is Sharpelle, and I, along with my husband Emmett, live in a friendship house right here in Allendale.
We both grew up in similar situations like this. Of course, I grew up in Houston, she grew up in Shreveport, but our stories are basically parallel. And when we met, we had a lot in common. We had a lot that we wanted to offer the community, and so here we are. We became community coordinators, and I believe that we've done a lot of good here on this corner. I can tell you that there are a lot of different things that the kids could get into in this community, but we give them more than just hope. We give them a reality. We definitely get a lot of energy out of what we see and the hope that we instill into the people of this community. We get a big kick out of watching them develop and grow. It's all designed to grow these kids up and grow up the community and make sure that we all arrive at this place called Hope together.
Community Renewal has placed friendship houses all over town in underserved neighborhoods. Deidre and Sandra are friendship house leaders in the Highland community.
I got involved with Community Renewal because I had been working as the Women and Family Director at the Salvation Army. And I was seeing people going through these cycles repeatedly, coming through these same cycles. So I felt like I needed to do something that would allow me to be a little bit more proactive in working with teenagers and young people. So I joined Community Renewal to work through the avenue of the Friendship House to be able to help kids before they got into the cycle of addiction or got involved with the criminal justice system. So this was my way of being a little bit more proactive about the problem instead of being reactive.
I had met Mac McCarter in the Bottoms area behind downtown in Shreveport about 25 years ago, and I was doing street ministry down there, and he told me about Community Renewal. With work I was doing in street ministry down at the Bottoms, I absolutely fell in love with the kids, and I immediately knew that's what I wanted to do, and so I was the first Friendship House employee.
But you should know that Community Renewal does a lot more than friendship houses. Let me introduce you to my friend Miss Rosie and her garden. She's a bit of a character, but we all love her like family.
I want to tell you my story about Allendale. I was out there in my yard like I normally do, feeling sorry for myself. I started crying. And I said, Lord, send me a miracle. As I raised up to wipe the tears from my eyes, I saw some people walking the streets. And so they said, good morning, all at the same time. And one in the bunch, you all probably know him, Mac Leonard. One in the bunch I remember so well, he was the spokesperson for the group. We are from Shreveport, Georgia Community Renewal, and we came to help you.
Our goal is to build the foundation for strong, safe neighborhoods. We don't only work in low-income communities. Meet Paige, a successful real estate agent who realized she didn't know a single one of her neighbors.
16 years ago, I prayed for purpose in my neighborhood and prayed to God for purpose other than making a name for myself or money, which I knew was an empty ambition in the first place. And when I met Community Renewal, I realized that I was the charity. I needed to learn how to love my neighbor as myself. I had never taken the time to do that. And so I began a journey of personal transformation as I would walk out this model by just making friends on my block. I began to do that, and I began to call the whole neighborhood to do it with me.
But everybody knows the best way to get to know your neighbors is to throw a block party. And our Haven House leaders throw the best parties this side of the Mississippi. So what is this all about? It's about connecting people, changing lives, and transforming communities. It's about building hope. It's about true community renewal. And we're just getting started. Find out more at communityrenewal.us.